Hello from San Antonio, this is Siren Tarot. Welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. 6 months from now. Your life 6 months from now. Now is whenever you watch this video. This reading is timeless. And for this reading, there are 4 different piles to choose from. Pile 1. This dragon blood jasper elephant. Pile 2, this red jasper elephant. Pile 3, this African bloodstone elephant. And pile 4, this malachite elephant. Take a deep breath and make your selection. If you chose pile 1, here is your reading. Two of Coins, 4 of Cups, 2 of Swords. Flippity damn doo-dah. Seven of Wands. The Star. Five of Pentacles. So yeah, we have the 2 biggest red flags in the deck in the minor arcana so far, the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. With the 4 of Cups, you're feeling a disconnect from the divine. You're feeling like your happiness comes from outside rather than from inside. It's classic codependency. Basically feeling powerless over your own life. 5 of Pentacles, feeling locked out. Feeling like a spiritual pauper. And I know the idea of a pick a card like this, 6 months from now, is to give you a glimmer of hope, light at the end of the proverbial tunnel. And I will provide that, but I do like to keep it real at this channel. I'm not one to promote toxic positivity. I'm not one to sugarcoat, so. Ace of Swords, as I so often say whenever the Ace of Swords shows up in a reading at the channel or in a personal reading, you can especially trust the validity of this information. It's the blazing sword of truth. 3 of Wands, 8 of Swords, and of course, it should go without saying, you can't carve any of this in stone. This is just one card reading. I'm dealing with energy, which is mutable. It's always changing. We are the creators of our own lives. This could be some stuff to look out for. Five of Pentacles again. Ten of Wands. Three of Cups. Well, it does end on a celebratory note, so that's good. It could be 6 months from now, you're feeling like you're not getting the recognition you deserve. You feel like you're working your ass off and you're just spinning your wheels in the mud. You're not getting ahead. You're not making progress. You feel like your value is not being recognized. There's a lot of resistance, a lot of resentment, a lot of fear. You could be rather harsh with yourself. You could be beating yourself up, saying you should be further along by now. You should have more financial stability by now. You should be in a better place. All I can tell you from years of experience, if you're in a really low place, if you're on rock bottom, just stay there. And what I mean by that is, when someone's drowning, if they would just stop struggling and float, they'd be okay. But if you're in these really deplorable circumstances, if you're really struggling, if you're resisting rather than accepting and just going with it, it's going to make it worse. So what I would recommend is intense self-care, consistent spiritual hygiene. If you do nothing more than turn your phone off for 1 hour out of the day, take a 24-hour social media detox, if nothing else, and just breathe in, breathe out, listen to binaural beats, do guided meditations, get a manifestation journal. This is so intense, I would say you're going to have to really be proactive to pull yourself up out of this. Take care of yourself, be very conscious of your energy, what you put out, what you allow in, be very firm with your boundaries, and do shadow work. And it's hard. It's brutal if you're doing it right. Shadow work is not something so simple as just scribbling in a journal, I'm so pissed off for this reason and that reason. No. You have to take a long, hard look at yourself and sit with some very uncomfortable truths if you're doing true shadow work. It's intense. It takes a lot out of you. But you have to start somewhere. And I mean, toxic positivity, just holding on to a crystal and chanting affirmations, that's not going to cut it. What I'm seeing for pile 1 is you're going to have to do a deep dive. There could be a person in your life. It could be a romantic interest. It could be a family member. Someone is dragging you down, and they could be telling you lies about yourself, and you're believing those lies. They could be telling you, oh, you'd be so much more attractive if you did this thing or that thing, or why don't you do this? They're making all these empty suggestions that don't really serve you, and they're not really adding any value to your life. I just see them bringing you down, and you're allowing this. There's that famous Eleanor Roosevelt quote, something along the lines of, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. And I just scrawled in my journal a few days ago, it's only a mind fuck if you participate. Because I had a really intense few days I won't get into it. My personal life, I talk about my personal life a lot at this channel with clients. I'm not going to get into it, but I've been doing a lot of shadow work and writing in my manifestation journal. I've been doing a lot of the guided meditations. I've been sleeping a lot. So it could be 7 months from now, or 6 months from now, or 8 months from now, whatever. It could be that you're really being called to find the value in yourself, and when you find that value, carve it in stone. And that's inviolate. That's inviolable. No one can steal that from you. If you're your only fan, at least that's one person on your side. I just see so much frustration. I see so much resentment, resistance. The bright spot in all of this, well, again, it ends on what I would say is a positive note. 3 of Cups, celebration. But what's positive is the star, which is Aquarius, with 3 of Wands, 10 of Wands. You're going to find something that just lights you up, that just sets your soul on fire. Whatever that thing is, cling to that, lean into that. It's like I was telling a client earlier. I've been in recovery for 5 years from a really tumultuous relationship that was on and off again for years. I've had numerous dry spells throughout my life where there was nothing. There was no one blowing up my phone. There was no romance. There was no sex. And if it hadn't been for my writing and my art, I would not have survived. So it could be there's something that you're passionate about. It could be a long lost hobby or passion. It could be a new passion. For me, it's always been writing, poetry and fiction, and art, mostly collages. This could be music, it could be writing, it could be art. Whatever it is, this is your salvation. This is what's going to get you out of this dark place. Whatever puts you in a high vibration, focus on that. And the work never ends. The good news and the bad news is the work never ends. We have to be ever mindful of our energy. We have to be ever mindful of our vibration, unless we want to stay stuck in 4 of Cups. You know, I was just talking to my son when he got home from school, his second day back on campus after distance learning, his second day of 8th grade. And it's a lecture that I've given him numerous times. I know he gets tired of hearing it, but I feel like he needs to be reminded that you can have the most fabulous life. I was just researching Chris Farley, who was on Saturday Night Live, and he was in numerous movies, and researching how he died and all that. He died at the age of 33 of a drug overdose. His dream when he was in 6th grade was to be on Saturday Night Live, and here he was living his dream, surrounded by his best friends, Adam Sandler, David Spade, whoever, just living the dream. And yet he died of a drug overdose at the age of 33. To me, that is 4 of Cups, that's 5 of Pentacles, feeling like a spiritual pauper, feeling like the best is not enough because you're outer focused. You're constantly looking for confirmation from the world, from other people. You've got to find that bright light within yourself. It sounds like a cliche, but I know in my own life it's absolutely been the truth. So it could be that you find something 6 months from now that just pulls you up out of this morass of bitterness and anger, depression, whatever it is, spiritual poverty. you're going to find a way to redeem yourself. And that's cause for celebration. Three, Jupiter Sagittarius, the highest vibration. You could be going back to school. You could become part of a community of writers, a community of musicians, artists, whatever. You could find your tribe. 6 is Venus, which rules Taurus and Libra. Venus is not just about love and romance, it's what we value. 6. 5, Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo. 6 and 5, 11, 2, Cancer, the moon. Take care of yourself. That's the message for pile 1. If that resonates at all, feel free to let me know. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. Check out my numerous playlist. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 2, here is your reading. The World. This is take 2. I did about a 35-minute reading. And before I uploaded it, I realized that I had not thrown the dice for all 4 piles. So this is take 2. Strength. King of Wands. Strong Leo vibes because strength is Leo. And the World is the fixed modality. Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. You could have strong Leo in your natal chart. You could have a sun that makes a lot of aspects. You could have a busy 5th house. In my chart, for instance. I don't have anything in Leo. But I've got Mars, Jupiter, North Node, and Vertex in the 5th house. My 5th house happens to be Capricorn. King of Swords, Aquarius, because it's touching the World, which is the fixed modality. Queen of Cups, could be Scorpio, again, fixed modality. 4 of Cups. Ten of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, Queen of Swords. Damn, I see you being really busy 6 months from now. I'm seeing a telenovela, I'm seeing a soap opera. Either it's your story or it isn't. I am always available for private, in-depth personal readings. All the info is included in each and every description box. Knight of Wands. Someone's having sex. That's good that someone's having sex. Can't relate. 2 of Swords. 4 of Pentacles. Okay. So I'm seeing a lot of noise. I'm seeing a lot of sex. I'm seeing some drama. If this is not about third party or hell, multiple party, it could just be that 6 months from now, you're in a really busy, multi-layered, dynamic relationship. There's sex, there's consistent, fascinating conversation, there's some codependency, so you could be clinging to each other. It could be like a Sid and Nancy kind of situation, hopefully without the drugs, but you never know. To each their own. A movie could be made of your life 6 months from now. It's just that dramatic. You could be getting married 6 months from now. I call out astro combos for fun. So you could have Sun in Scorpio, Leo rising, Moon in Aquarius. That's one possibility. Your future spouse, your person of interest, this boo, this bae, this love thing, whatever. There could be an age gap. You could be a few years older. This person could have Sun in Leo, Aquarius rising, Moon in Aries, just a possibility. It's like I say a lot at this channel, I don't read reversals. I only read in the upright. You can get all the information you need looking at the cards on the upright. So, some cards, because of the cards around them, they read like a reversal. In other words, I don't see communication being a problem. I don't see no communication. I see a lot of communication 6 months from now. A strong attachment, could be some codependency, amazing sex. The focus is not really on finances or a job. The focus is on this really energetic relationship. How did you meet this person? I don't know. You've probably already met them because marriage is possible 6 months from now. You already know this person. Again, this is a general reading for a vast unseen collective. It's your story or it isn't, but I'm seeing two people who have been relating to each other, who've been communicating for at least a couple of years. There's some history here. There's a lot to unpack. It could be that there was a period of time where the two of you weren't talking. You may have even blocked each other on social media. But what I'm really seeing is a really joyous, ecstatic reunion 6 months from now. And it's going to lead to this marriage. Victory, triumph, completion. That's what I'm seeing for pile 2. You've been all around the mulberry bush with this person. You've seen them at their absolute worst. They've seen you at your worst, and you still love each other. You definitely trigger each other. 4 is Aquarius, 6 is Venus, which rules Taurus and Libra. 10, that's 1, that's Leo. Another 10, Leo. And then 5 is Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo. You could have really good Mercury synastry. I feel like you're always talking and you just finish each other's sentences. You could have your Mercury in conjunction or trine. Possibly, I feel like the conjunction and the trine are best for Mercury, tidal or 5 degrees or less. But that's what I have for pile 2. If that resonates, feel free to let me know. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the bell notifications. Check out my numerous playlists. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 3, the African bloodstone elephant, here is your reading. 7 of Wands. Page of Cups. The Fool. I'm hearing She Drives Me Crazy by Fine Young Cannibals. Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Nine of Cups. This person drives you crazy, but you can't live without them. This is your person. So what's going on between the two of you 6 months from now? What exactly is going on? Daddy's Home by Jermaine Jackson. There have been numerous versions of that song, but my mom did write in my baby book, I was born in 73, that was the hit. I guess that was the hit song when I was born. Daddy's Home, Jermaine Jackson. Page of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Two of Cups. That never happens. That's why I love shuffling on camera. It seems like it's made up. Nine of Cups, Two of Cups in the last row. Six of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. This is similar to pile 2. I'm seeing marriage. Queen of Wands. Usual disclaimer applies. This is a general reading for a vast unseen collective. There's no way it's going to resonate with everyone. It's impossible. I am always available for personal, private, in-depth readings, which are on the webcam. Info's in each and every description box. Blah, 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 blah. I'm seeing marriage. This is your person. This is your dream person, and you've waited. You've been patient. It could be there was a period of time where you weren't in communication. You drive each other crazy, but you see each other as equals. This person is your ideal, and vice versa. You're getting married 6 months from now. We have the wife card over a marriage card, Ten of Pentacles. I call out astro combos for fun. So you could have Sun in Leo, Cancer rising, Moon in Taurus, one possibility of many. Your future spouse, your person could have Sun in Aquarius, Pisces rising, Moon in Aries. Those are just possibilities, but you obviously have really good, gold standard, top-notch synastry. You could have your moons in conjunction, opposition, tidal or 5 degrees or less. You probably have really strong Mars, Venus. You could have really good Mercury. You get each other. You understand each other. You adore each other. People get married for various reasons. People aren't always crazy in love when they get married. I wasn't crazy in love when I got married to my 2 ex-husbands. It was basically codependency. But here I see 2 people who are crazy in love. And this is long awaited. This is long overdue. This is delayed gratification. Even while you were apart, you were dreaming of each other. You were probably communicating telepathically, hooking up on the astral plane, whatever. You idolize each other. And you're coming together in a big, loud, dramatic, telenovela kind of way 6 months from now. So congratulations if that is your story. That's awesome. Well, we have the 5, which is Mercury, Gemini, Virgo, 1, Leo, 6, Venus, Taurus, Libra, another 1, Leo, 2, Cancer, the Moon, 3, the highest vibration, Jupiter, Sagittarius, and then 8, Saturn, Capricorn, delayed gratification. There you go. And 7, Neptune, Pisces. You got that mental telepathy thing going on. That's awesome. So yeah, that's what I have for pile 3. If that resonates, feel free to let me know. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, check out my numerous playlists. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 4, here is your reading. 6 of Wands, 7 of Cups, the Hanged Man, seeing Pisces and Libra, but let's keep going, let's investigate, let's dig deeper. Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Swords, Judgment, the Devil, 9 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. To be really blunt, 6 months from now, I see you being pretty much where you are right now. You're stuck in this karmic loop. You're stuck in this karmic cycle. You're doing the same thing over and over again. You're staying in this connection. There's no progress. There's no satisfaction with this person, but you're not giving up. You're giving it the old college try again and again and again and again. You're hoping to get somewhere with this person. You're very attached. 9 of Cups, this person is your ideal. You found something in this person you've not found in anyone else, and you're not letting go. King of Swords, and meanwhile, 6 of Pentacles, it's not equal give and take. This person's not giving you anything. They're in and out of your life. They're hot, they're cold. I don't care what labels people give this sort of thing: runner, chaser, twin flame, divine counterpart, whatever, man. If it's abusive, it's abusive. If it feels like shit, it feels like shit. And there's no divinity in feeling like shit. I would say a divine connection is not abusive. It's conducive to your soul's growth. I don't see this being conducive to your soul's growth. I see you being stuck in something that is not to your advantage. There's a strong sexual attraction. I feel like you've put this person on a pedestal a mile high. You're seeing this person through the rose-colored glasses. But I'm hearing Janet Jackson, "What have you done for me lately?" And people can say, but love is not about being selfish. Love is about giving and giving and giving to the other person. And to that, I would say bullshit. You got to have some mutuality. You got to have some reciprocity. I don't buy into the whole martyr thing. I don't think we're here on this planet to be martyrs. So, I would say you might want to think about finding your value, your worth, and carving that in stone and not letting anyone take that from you. You might want to think about knocking this person off the pedestal and just being real with yourself. Because, I mean, what's the satisfaction in this? If this is how this person is coming at you, in your dreams, they say the right things. They love you like no one's ever loved you before. They put tears of joy in your eyes. But in the cold, hard, waking reality of the 3D, the mundane world, you call, it goes straight to voicemail. You text, they don't respond. They block you on social media. It's just the same old, and they're very cold. They're very closed off, very emotionally unavailable. If that feels good to you, then by all means, stay in it. If it doesn't, get out. You can step off the wheel at any time. And all the energy you're putting into this connection, you can put that into something like, I don't know, learning how to play the guitar, making videos, editing videos, making art films, starting a YouTube channel, helping other people, starting a business for yourself, painting. Just some suggestions, but I don't see how this is gratifying for you. So it could be that 6 months from now you have an epiphany, you have an aha moment, you have a tower moment, and you say, okay, I'm out. I can do so much better than this. Six, Venus, which rules Taurus and Libra. Venus is not just about love and Valentine's. Venus is value. What do you value? Do you value yourself? 1, Leo, the sun. 7, Neptune, Pisces. 2, Cancer, the moon. Take care of yourself. Take care of your energy. 3, the highest vibration, Jupiter, Sagittarius. Sagittarius is all about knowing the truth, telling the truth. Know the truth, and that will set you free. 9, Mars, Aries, being the badass, being the emperor of your own life. So that's what I have for pile 4. If that resonates, feel free to let me know. And this does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.